Oh boy. Oh boy. I
Mm.
finally put in a grocery. I've been so lazy recently, but I finally put in a new grocery order and I bought a bunch of well, I guess it's just beer, but so maybe next week we do a 3-way pop and top.
Ooh, I love it. Brandon, I love it.
I'm into it.
Speaking of which, I also love resubscribing using my Prime Gaming sub, which I just
Yay!
did. Yay.
Wee!
Bray said that was a 9.85.
Ooh, that's pretty
Ooh, very
good. Thank you,
nice.
Bray.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bray.
Carl Smack also said earlier that they just put in their 2 weeks.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I hope that means you no longer have stress in your life at some shitty job, or if it was a great job, then I hope you found something even better.
Even better one.
Yay.
Even better.
I am trying to make it so that I can actually read the chat when it's in the other window and not have to look at the weekly top gifters. Not that I don't appreciate you guys, but I
Yes.
just want to be able to read the chat. All right, that's good. We're ready to go.
How y'all doing, chat?
Incredible.
How is it going?
How's your Thursday? It's probably Friday for some of you. I know we got some Australia up in here. It's Friday for them already. It's going to be Friday for us soon.
I can't wait for it to be Saturday. I'm very excited for Saturday this week.
It's going to be a good one.
Is something happening on Saturday? Or you just want it to be Saturday?
I've got back-to-back parties on Saturday, and like normally I am not like I'm an introvert, so I'm normally not like thrilled about parties, but like it's been a minute since I've been to a party, so this will be like fun and revigorating, reinvigorating.
I went to my one of my best friends from high school recently moved here. His name's Aristotle, and his partner or his wife's 30th was last week.
Nice.
Or 2 weeks ago, but Lauren was out of town.
So you had to go by yourself.
I went by myself to this
Brandon.
to Morgan's 30th birthday party.
Proud of you.
Where I only knew Morgan and Aristotle, and I didn't panic, and I made a new friend.
Oh my god!
Look at me go,
Brandon!
Look at me go.
That's
I'm
like
so
a whole year's worth of accomplishments.
I know.
Good job.
One of the parties that we're going to on Saturday is an engagement party for our like new friends, which I will probably be in a similar situation where we don't know their friends super well. So like it's gonna be like me and Jake trying to make new friends and also be chill at a 70s themed groovy engagement party.
Ooh, that's fun. Are you gonna dress?
A theme is like a person you know. You can all relate to the theme. You know what I mean? I mean,
Brandon,
yeah.
And Brandon, yes, I have an outfit picked out already.
Yes, you must show us photos.
I will absolutely.
That sounds great.
I cannot wait to see Jake in 70s gear. That's
so wait, good. Julie. It's a first is the engagement party and then is the family party.
Yes, so it's like
drunk for the family party.
Well, the thing is, Amanda, the first party ends at 3 and the second party starts at 7. So I can take a power nap in the middle. No, perfect, because I can take a power nap, sober up,
reset,
and then get re-drunk at the second party.
Yeah,
so it's
that
like
sounds
the
ideal
situation.
That sounds ideal.
What if you take a power nap and you wake up more drunk, though?
I don't think that's possible, Brandon.
Sounds like me taking a weed gummy to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm normally a CBD oil girly.
God, I'm so bad at reading.
Ninskolos.
Ninskolos. So what time is it in New York, Seattle right now? Well, Seattle, it is 12 p.m. Afternoon time. And New York
3
is 3 o'clock.
Yes. And this is not alcoholic.
I am also not drinking alcohol.
Well, but I am.
Amanda, you're allowed to have a beer whenever you want.
Past
I
noon,
just don't
baby.
I don't want judgment in the chat, is what I'm saying.
It's been a week.
Oh yeah, there's no judgment whatsoever.
I said had a White Claw last time we streamed. It's fine. True.
I'm usually like past noon. It's great to drink, and then I remember that mimosas exist. So it's more like all time is good to drink.
Yeah. That's fair. Oh, I had a story for you guys before we got like started.
Yes.
Today. So my mom called me the other day and was like, "Hey, I got you a present. Can you come over and pick it up?" And I was like, "Sure, like great." So Jake and I went over and she was like, "These were like buy one get one half off, so I bought you one." And she handed me a box. And it was a tushy.
A tushy?
A tushy.
A bidet.
A like home bidet.
Congratulations.
And Jake installed it last night, and I've used a bidet before, but it was Jake's first time using a bidet. And to say that his reaction was not one of the funniest things he's ever done, and me knowing him for 14 years would be entirely untrue. So he's like, "Oh, oh." So
were you like hearing him from outside the door or something too?
No, Brandon, I am married to that man. I sat in there. He wasn't like using it to actually clean his butt. He was just like doing the experience of
Gotcha.
trying it out. It didn't like, it wasn't like he did a poop and then I walked in. I was like,
no,
so
I
how's
just thought
the
that was
tushy?
funny to like
It's
hear
very
from
sweet.
outside the door, just hear,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. And then I went back to
Incredible.
my mom's house and I was like, thank you for our gift. Jake loves his. We'll install yours sometime this week. And
That's
she's
so
like, thank
funny.
you.
So you guys know that Eric and I are moving in 2 weeks' time. This is probably the last stream that we will have this particular background. Next time, there will probably be a bunch of boxes behind me. And I think what I should do is surprise him with a bidet in the new place.
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
I think he would love that.
I believe that the Tushy is on sale for like $90 right now, like on Amazon or another website that is not a hellscape.
Yep.
And I would recommend it. It's very easy to install.
It is
Amanda,
on sale, Julia. Nice.
there you go. You're very handy, so I know that you could do it. Jake did it in about 15 minutes, and it's nice and simple, and it will change your life.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
I just
Fuck
went
yeah,
to their
man.
website, and the first image that pops up is the
Mhm.
funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yep. Also, when you order the box, or like when you order the item, the box that it comes in is like it has a bunch of like joke things you could call a bidet, and my
Yeah.
favorite was called the Asperol Spritz. It's pretty good.
That's
Pretty good.
very funny.
This is really good. Oh, but Julia, now I'm considering, is it worth an extra $30 to get the 3.0 warm water spa bidet attachment?
Now, Amanda, I would say that that is a good option. However, recently I heard a story of our friend who was the one that suggested we get a Tushy in the first place, where he was using it while his wife was taking a hot shower and scalded his butt. So you got to be careful with that one.
Ooh.
I find the cool water one invigorating, but if you think you're going to want a warm water stream, you just can't use it while someone is like using hot water elsewhere. And I would worry about like the apartment situation and like how the water works in the apartment. So
I think I'm just gonna go with the basic model. But Julia, I am going to get it delivered to the office so that I can simply bring it to the new apartment and surprise Eric by installing it.
Nice. I love it. Bray in the chat is like, I am not a handy gay. Bray, it's very easy. This it was literally like 4 steps in the instruction manual, and it was like very doable. It was like IKEA levels of doable, I would say.
Yeah. I would also like to suggest everybody just follow Trans Handy Ma'am on both Insta and Twitter. Insta and TikTok. Just an incredible trans handy person, which is really exciting.
Yeah, she's really great. I like her a lot.
Guys, we're here for Join the Party side quests. Would you like to know what we're about to do today?
I would.
I would, Amanda. Okay. As always.
Bruno, yay!
It's the drunk hippo.
Yes. I'm so glad more than me and Julia know the trans handy ma'am. Yes, she just released a book. Oh yeah, Zach knows her good. She should be that famous. Excellent.
Good.
Mercury is incredible and her hair is great.
I forgot that was her name, and that's a great fucking name.
Yeah.
Love that for her.
Exactly. So we're here, of course, to join the party side quests where we make up plot hooks, small and whatever you want to see, we will make in Canva. Now, we've been particularly inspired over the last few streams, but we do rely on your suggestions. So we do really want to hear from you about what you want us to make. And hey, Julia and I demonstrated for you earlier, but it is a great time to make sure you are using your Amazon Prime gaming sub. If someone in your household or you has an Amazon account, you can just make the Amazon and the Twitch accounts kiss, and then you get a free Twitch sub that we get money. Bezos spends money. You don't spend any money. And then you help the stream.
Also, remember that if you do that and we get a hype train, Brandon has to legally watch the first 5 minutes of Mamma Mia. So
You thought we forgot, Brandon. We did
we
not.
didn't forget.
I
Brandon,
forgot
I'll
about that.
never forget.
Brandon forgot. We did not forget.
Brandon, I'll never forget.
Yay.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you, Bray.
Achoo!
No, I think he was saying "choo" like a train, right?
Oh,
Or
but
were you
I think
sneezing?
Bray sneezed and gave a
Yes.
gave a sub.
To Library Chick. Thank you
Yay.
both. Library Chick, I've been enjoying your Tim Tams at work. The
God,
caramels
those
are my
so
favorite
fucking
flavor.
good.
That's what I'm starting with. But I'm going to move on to there's like a biscotti flavor, I think, that I'm very excited about.
Yes. Remember to keep one of those dark chocolate caramels for the the happy hour next week because I
Oh
am
yeah, no, I've
excited
only
for
had
this.
one.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot.
I also Library Chick, those fucking pork belly chips are amazing. They're so good. I'm obsessed with them.
Uh-huh.
Even Jake, who doesn't like potato chips, was like, "Wow, that really does taste like pork belly." And I was like, "Thank you, Jake."
Jake doesn't like potato chips?
No, he doesn't like potato chips. Yeah, he's a little weirdo. I like him, but it's okay. Also, Brandon revealed to me today that when you Google my name, it autofills to Julia Schifini's husband. Stop trying to Google my husband, everyone.
Everybody on the stream knows about Jake Ziti. They don't have to Google shit.
Maybe that's just me, but yeah, the first two things that come up are husband and Instagram. So,
all right.
Maybe everybody can just Google Julia Schifini and then like witch, demon, undead, just like some fun lore.
I think please don't search dead, search undead for
me. Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, guys, we did come prepared with our first side quest.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Julie, do you want to like set this up about how this came about?
We were having a staff meeting the other day.
No, it was the multi-crew hangout, right?
Was it the it was the multi-crew hangout.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. I think it was also I thought it was the thing because I remember Maddie saying and looking directly Eric in the eyes and being like, "I love coconut on cookies."
It was the multi-crew hangout yesterday, which was very fun and was recorded, so any members of the multi-crew can watch it back.
Great. Yes, I have to post that, but it'll be up soon.
Yay.
But maybe you should set the scene because clearly my memory is
Brandon said, "Well, there are no bad cookies except chocolate cookies. Fuck those things." And we were like, "What?
No, excuse me. I said there are no bad cookies, but the worst of cookies is the chocolate cookie.
You're a monster."
So,
and we know that you have terrible food opinions, but let's demonstrate them today for the people.
You need to jump on the internet's current favorite content train. I just typed the word element, which was the section I'm in. And Brandon is going to rank without judgment from Julia and me. We're not going to judge. We're simply going to probe further.
Yeah, I got my judgment out of the way now, and now we can just like let Brandon do his
I am
thing.
curious to y'all's opinions though. But yeah, no judgment. And I think it was Zach who said we should do a tier list. So thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Join the Multitude Discord overall. It's an incredible time. But Brandon, I have, of course, here some cookies in Canva, but I will also bring in from Google Images. So if anyone's not familiar with this is from, I think, Tier Maker. But we're going from the double S tier, which is the best one, down to the D tier, which is the worst one.
Okay. Yeah, so my first question is going to be, should we rename the tiers?
No.
Okay.
I think I like this.
Why, Brandon, why would we?
Well, sometimes I see tier lists of people who are like, the D is like hell, or like straight trash, or
and
whatever.
We're going best to worst. Confusingly, it is red to green, which I wouldn't choose, but
I wouldn't either. It is weird.
Yeah. Carolina brings up a great point. I've seen a lot of recipes, including one from Eric June Kim for gochujang chocolate chip cookies. So good.
I haven't tried that one, but
I made them for Christmas this past year, and they were so freaking good. I think they were caramel, not chocolate chip, but like it was the perfect combination of like sweet and a little spicy, and you wouldn't think like spicy would be good in a cookie, but it was like perfect.
It didn't even hurt my tongue. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
I've watched the video on I forget his name. You said it a second ago, but
Eric June Kim.
Yeah, and it looked really good.
Yeah, damn right.
So Brandon, where are you approaching this? Are you going to kind of scatter shot think of all the cookies out there? Are you going to go from best to worst?
Well, I pulled up 50 different types of cookies from the website Cheryl's.com, which is actually I just am realizing my mom for some reason got it in her head to like send us cookies one year for like some some offbeat holiday like St. Patrick's Day or something. And she sent us Cheryl's, and they're genuinely very good. And so she keeps sending us Cheryl's cookies, so that's great.
Brandon, have you had Tate's cookies?
I don't like Thin Crispy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, again, no cookie is bad. But
so the answer is yes, you have, but you don't like them.
They're not my favorite.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of Thin and Crispy cookies.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like we get them a lot because they're local. They're like a local brand, so they're in like every supermarket and stuff. And I think there's like a time and place for like a Thin Crispy cookie, but it is not like my preferred cookie option.
Yeah. I will preface
this by saying... Are you eating cookies
saying,
right now?
No, it's ice. Sorry.
All right, cool.
I will preface this by saying...
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
I tried to get away from the mic. I apologize.
No, I'm just teasing you.
Preface this by saying that I am the Cookie Monster. I am known as the Cookie Monster in my family. Everyone knows that my favorite dessert is cookie. Cookie is the best texture. Cookie is the best food, right below mac and cheese. But otherwise, there are multiple days where I joke, quote unquote, joke to Lauren that we should just get cookies for dinner. Would do it. And if she says yes, eventually we will do it. Cookies are the greatest.
Interesting prompt from Bray here. So in his opinion, thin, crispy cookies are best around bodies of water. Brandon, do you think there is a time and place for a thin, crispy cookie? Or, if the answer is no, what would you bring to a body of water?
Bray said, we call that, Brandon, girl dinner.
It is a girl dinner, yes.
I feel like by the creation of girl dinner, I feel like my ADHD brain has been co-opted and like they're
appropriated.
Yes, yeah. It's like that's called a desperation meal. That's called a like no energy meal.
Yeah.
That's the I'm gonna eat a cheese stick so that I can have the energy to make myself real food in half an hour.
Good.
I've never done crispy cookies around a body of water. I would definitely try it. There's no reason why I wouldn't. But I would say around a body of water, the best cookie. Oh, that's a good question. Let's keep going, and I'll keep in mind as we go along, and I'll pick as we go.
Is the page that you're on, does it come with images you want me to use?
It has images, but you don't have to use them. I can send you the link if you'd like.
Describe it to me, and send me the link, and if I can't find a better comp, I will use the one you got.
Great. I put it in the Ninja chat.
Thank you. Ooh, you're the director of this call.
I am. Mine are highlighted.
Fabulous. All right.
Okay, so I think we do have to start with
Brenda, are you
chips.
okay?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cheryl's Cookies DMCA in the stream for use of their images. This is not sponsored by Cheryl's, but Cheryl's, if you do want to sponsor us, get at me. I would love your cookies. I would like to eat them, please, more often. Yes. So chocolate chip, standard, the epitome of cookie, right? But I will say that they can be really bad and they can be exceptionally good. So I'm going to say that is a solid, like, A tier, but like last in the A tier.
We're going to sequence these by like first is closest to the left and the last is over on the right.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, now we have and chat, if you want to suggest some cookies, please do, and I'll
Brandon, have you tried the that very popular shortbread salted chocolate chip cookie that was like on the internet maybe like 5 or 6 years ago?
I don't know that I have.
I make those every Christmas now. They're like one of my favorites. They're like big chunks of like chocolate, and then big chunks of chocolate, and then like salted, like a little salty crust on the outside, and they're like thick and also
what are you guys talking about?
They're thick and like a little bit like they're like not crispy though. I don't know. It's a shortbread. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I think I would love that.
I will send you the recipe one of these days. They're very, very good.
I really needed this message today, so this is just for all of us. Don't stop
trying. Turbo Super Hell. That's a D tier. That's what D tier is called. Okay, so we got 2 in the chat right here. We'll do Bourbon Wolf's lemon cookies. I love a lemon cookie. I love citrus. I love sour. I will say that's a solid S tier cookie for me. I don't think it's anything special. They do get crumbly though. If they're crumbly, they're shit. But if they're soft and good, S tier cookie for me. Again, not nins. How do I say this? Ninscolas.
That's what I would say.
Oh, it says suggest white chocolate and macadamia nut. This is very controversial. I understand that not everyone likes macadamia nuts.
or white
This
chocolate.
is Brandon's
chocolate.
list. Brandon, don't give a shit about anyone but you.
I would say a solid like top B tier cookie. Definitely I enjoy them. Very rarely do I make them, but like Sola El Whaley has a recipe on New York Times, I think. That is like fucking baller for these cookies, so they can be very good.
You said high B tier or low B tier?
High B.
High B tier.
High B
Yeah.
tier. Okay.
Okay.
I'm never gonna reach for this first, but the like Toll House version, perfectly good.
Yeah, like when you like barely bake them in the oven, just like just a crispy layer, and then everything else is melty. That's pretty solid.
Okay, then we've got from Tia Tina, we got Loft House cookies, which are like the sort of like cakey frosted cookies that you get in like a grocery store or something.
Oh, I didn't notice what those were called.
I don't know what they're really called, but yeah, you always call them Loft House cookies. I don't know if they
I
have
just
a
call
better
them
name.
grocery store sugar cookies, but that's not right.
They are good. My favorite texture in cookies is chewy. So this is the thing here, and they are the opposite of that. But they are very tasty. They frequently are extremely sweet, though.
It's
So
true.
I
and
would
these ones in this
say
photo have the worst sprinkles of all time.
Yes.
But I do also enjoy a sprinkle on them.
I thought we were talking about like like the cookies that come in a log, and then like sometimes they're like seasonal, so they have like a Christmas tree or a jack-o'-lantern, and then
just
you
like a
bake
butter
them at
cookie,
home.
yeah, shortbread.
Yeah, I was like that's not, that's got a good texture when you like have them fresh. So.
Yes, for sure. I'm gonna put these Loft House as like I'm gonna put a high C on this one.
High C.
Not a huge fan.
Like
my siblings love them, so I do have them a lot, but they're not my favorite.
Yeah, I'm with Bray here, and somehow if I see those at like a corporate catering event, I'll be like 5, please.
Yes.
And I will never buy them. Like it just if they're present, I'm like, this is all I've ever wanted, and then I will never buy them.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
that's exactly how I would describe that.
I simply like nothing about that appeals to me. I am also like not a sweets person in general, so like a just average ass cookie at a corporate event is not what I'm going to go for. I'd rather go for like a brownie or like the shittiest brownie is always going to be better than the best version of that, in my opinion.
Not for me, but I respect you.
Okay, we've got from Alchemist in the chat, we've got oatmeal craisin, which I'm going to also say oatmeal raisin.
Yeah,
it's very specific type of fruit. Now this is gonna be controversial. I fucking love an oatmeal raisin cookie.
It's the best.
You and Jake,
it's the best.
It's so good. I'm gonna put high S tier on there.
Great.
Better than lemon.
Did something get into the triple S, or is that just Amanda put something
just
on there?
Amanda.
Okay,
no,
cool,
I just put something there.
All right.
There's no triple S.
Okay.
Just double S.
Or double S is what I meant. Sorry.
No, I just put the little smart cookie there.
Okay, cool.
Because I think we're all smart cookies.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, I love an oatmeal raisin cookie, dude. So good. Like people leave that for last, and I'm like, nom nom nom.
Yep.
Especially the kinds of little bit of like little stripe icing on the top.
Ooh, yeah, those are fucking clutch.
Like the I know they're not your texture, but the hard ones that come in the package. My grandma always had those.
Oh, my grandma did too, and those are double S tier. Honestly, those are fucking great.
All right, let me find those.
Brandon, what do you think of like thumbprint cookies? Did you grow up with thumbprint cookies?
I did. Are those the ones with which ones are you describing? The ones with like the kisses on them, the Hershey's Kisses?
No, I'm talking about like that same one, but usually they're filled with jam in the thumbprint.
Oh,
like a raspberry or an apricot, typically.
I like them.
Okay.
I did not grow up with those like specifically because they're more of an Italian thing.
Yes, that's true.
But they are very good. I'd put those like because again they can be pretty bad if like the jam's bad or whatever. Why
put them as like bad jam though.
Well, yeah, I know. I'd put them in like or they can be like too hard, you know.
These cookies do nothing for me. There's nothing to them. Nothing.
The thumbprint?
Yeah.
Oh, Amanda, I gotta make you a better batch this year. Like Jake will make you a batch of his, and they're so fucking good.
Where are these going, Brendan?
I think I'm gonna put them in like low B to tier.
I get the appeal, in theory, but they never do anything for me.
Yeah.
What
I
if you
love a
did a
good
thumbprint with like a lemon curd in the middle? That would
Yeah,
be
that
fucking
shit's
tight,
good.
That'd be
right?
really good.
That's
I think
why
for me, it's that I'm not big into shortbread. If it
Ah.
crumbles, I'm like, and I don't want that. And this
Okay.
is like thumb shortbread cookie with like stuff, which I enjoy the stuff almost all the time, but like, ugh.
Is a shortbread cookie the same as like a butter cookie?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Is it
They're
the
like
same?
different in my mind for some reason.
I don't know.
I also
Probably.
don't know. Amanda said it with such confidence that I'm
Like,
just gonna accept it.
So like these, like the Danish butter cookies that come in the tin that everyone uses for sewing,
right.
But
That's
those aren't
different
that's
to
not
shortbread.
Yeah,
is different
Yeah.
to shortbread. Yeah. So
let's rank
also-
those because those are
Yeah.
fucking good. Those are
Mhm.
like puff pastry almost kind of thing.
Yes.
I would put those in like low. Look, I'd put those in. Oh, are they as good as chocolate chip? Let's put high B.
High B.
Yeah,
Less or better than macadamia?
I think less.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
They're
Interesting.
good,
And then, Julia,
but like
I would call
yeah.
a shortbread like a British biscuit. Sorry, a British.
Yeah.
Wait, my brain just short circuited. Brits, what do
Yeah,
you
a
call cookies?
Yeah,
Biscuits.
biscuit.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just like crisp is what I was thinking of. Yeah, so like a shortbread is just like, square usually.
Right. Like a Lorna
Hard.
Doone or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what's the version of that where it's the Girl Scout cookies? Trefoils?
Trefoils.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Should we
Carl's,
just go through Girl Scout cookies too while we're at it?
Oh,
Probably.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Carl's
Oh,
Mac
we'll
does
get
suggest Laura Dune shortbread cookies. So good call there. I would
Yeah.
say shortbread cookies are like another like solid. I put it right next to the
Danish.
Yeah, because
and
they can be
if-
really good and they can be really bad.
Even the worst shortbread cookie, I'm like, okay, I'll eat one. But not,
I made as a gift for my neighbor over the holidays. I think I made I made 2 batches, but shortbread, like rosemary shortbread with like crunchy salt on top. And it
Ooh.
was so good.
I
sounds
believe it.
nice.
Like I love it. I love a savory cookie.
Yep.
Mhm.
But I just the texture of a shortbread, like I'm not here for it. I'm gonna get crumbsy all down my front,
Mhm.
I mean,
If-
that I like a cookie though that I need like a little plate to thing and then I can lick up the crumbs at the end. I don't know.
Can we all agree? The best cookie, a free cookie you didn't expect that comes with a coffee or tea.
Yes.
Does the coffee or tea free?
No, you buy like a coffee or a tea and then they give it to you with a little cookie.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel like so long as it's not like a pre-packaged biscotti.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. I don't like a biscotti. I'm like not a huge fan of the biscotti
Wow.
because I find
really
them
brave.
so fucking hard to eat.
Those are crumbly fuckers for
And
sure.
yes, well, like they're also just like difficult to bite into. And I know
Yeah.
the point is to like swirl it around your coffee and then take the bite after.
Not for
like,
me.
Yeah, just
No.
Not for me. What am
honestly,
I doing? Eating coffee with crumbs in it? I don't think so.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even know if I would count biscotti as a cookie. Honestly, put that shit in D tier.
I mean,
Yeah.
thank you.
Brandon, it's literally translates to cookie in Italian, but sure.
Does it?
Yeah.
How about Biscoff, the Delta branded cookie?
Now I was gonna say Biscoff, fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
That's also what they make cookie butter out of, which is
They
also a very good one.
That's
I
true.
would say Biscoff, solid A tier, behind chocolate chip though for sure.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
just love when you say things like that, Brand. Like solid this.
I got that from
Solid
you.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
don't know where
Juliaism.
I got it from. I have no idea.
While we're on the
riddle.
While we're on the thin crispy territory, Lady Coates suggests like thin ginger cookies, like thin and crispy. I will say this thin and ginger cookie, fucking S tier for sure. I love those motherfuckers. I will eat 100,000 of them.
Let me make sure I know what you're talking about.
I think
look
I
up
know what you're
Anna's,
talking about.
Like a ginger snap?
Yes, ginger snap.
But
Nice.
like a thin, crispy ginger snap.
Yeah, like a true ginger snap. Yeah.
They got a snap.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
We used to go to World Market and they have like the tins of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I would eat the whole fucking 10 of them like in one sitting, and then I would die.
Damn, bro.
So where are these guys going?
Definitely S tier. I'd say probably behind oatmeal.
Behind oatmeal.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
All right.
Now, Brandon, how about a rainbow cookie?
Now tell me what you mean by rainbow cookie.
Like a rainbow cookie.
A 3-layer Italian cookie with oh, sorry, let me find this. Some things are more like ethnic than I think they are.
Yeah.
And they have they're flavored, like each tier is flavored a different flavor, and sometimes there is like a hard chocolate, not hard, but like a chocolate with sprinkles on
Yes,
top.
and each layer usually has a like very thin layer of jam in between it.
Yes.
Yeah. Rainbow
yes.
cookie.
I think I do know what you're talking about. Yes.
Mhm.
Julia, please don't kill me. Put that shit directly in D tier.
Brandon, I'm not a huge fan of the rainbow cookie either.
Okay.
So, like, that's fine.
I don't think they're like actively bad, but like they're usually the ones that if I ever get like an assortment of Italian cookies, I'm like, I want these ones.
Interesting that all the Italian cookies are in the D tier, Brandon. Interesting. Not a judgment because we said no judgment, but interesting.
We also got from Library Chick Tim Tams. I've only had Tim Tams the one time that you sent them. And I forget what kind I got. Were they the dark chocolate ones?
I think I brought the dark chocolate raspberries.
Yeah, those things were fucking good. I would put those solidly in B tier behind white chocolate macadamia nut, but ahead of everything else.
Hell yeah.
How about like a Linzer tart, Brandon?
Now, is that the one that's like Pop-Tarty?
Brandon, I completely forgot what exactly you just said. What's here?
Be behind white chocolate macadamia.
I'm having the most painful Charlie horse of my entire life, so I'm just
Oh,
trying to hold it
no,
together.
baby girl.
Do you want to stand up and stretch?
No. I'm good.
Go do your thing.
We can hold it down if you turn your camera off.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's going. All right.
I'm sending Amanda a shirt that I told her I would send her earlier.
Oh, thank you.
I just remembered it.
Bray reminds me, Brandon, how about a black and white cookie? And only one answer is not anti-Semitic.
We're allowed to go
decline.
there, huh?
No, JK. I don't love these, but they are iconic.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Do you want to put Tim Tams behind white chocolate macadamia?
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, Tim Tams here.
Yeah.
Here. Thank you for keeping me honest. And the black and white cookie, my sibling and I would split these. They would take the chocolate, I would take the vanilla. Not a lot to it, but it is one of those, like, if I had to have like a final meal and order like a big deli lunch, which I probably would, a black and white cookie's gotta be there.
I totally agree with that statement. I honestly don't understand. They confuse me because like
it's just marzipan. So like it's like,
is that what it's supposed to be?
Yes.
Okay, well I've never had a really good one. I don't think.
Like you can peel off the frosting, so it's just like fully a sheet of marzipan.
And that sounds good. I would eat that.
And it's like very almond. So if you're into marzipan and you like almonds, like I would get one of these like right now happily. But the bad ones are bad.
Okay, I've only had the bad ones, I think. Then, and like they've always confused me because it's like the cookie isn't as good as other cookies, and like I like the vanilla, and like the chocolate is like usually pretty bad. Like the taste of the chocolate is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like for me, the ones I've had, that's like definitely like a D list. But the ones that you describe, Amanda, sound very good. I've just never had one.
Yeah, I'll average it out to a low C. Because for me, at their best, they're a solid B.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Okay. So what else we got? We got Snickerdoodle from Zach. Snickerdoodle, very good. But also nothing special. I'd say just in the. I'd say like low A. No, I'd say. Can we bump up white chocolate macadamia nut to behind chocolate chip and then put Snickerdoodle in that spot?
Yep.
Oh no.
And I'm grabbing a Snickerdoodle image right now. I love a Snickerdoodle, dude.
They're very good, yeah. But to me, they're just like cinnamon
Julia
flavored.
looks so concerned.
I'm just thinking about like what my choices for these would be, and I realize like I just don't like a lot of cookies.
It's fair.
And the ones that Brandon is like dismissing as shitty are like typically ones that I'm like, yeah, I enjoy that. So.
Well, I fully admit I have a very large sweet tooth, so
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I like most of these would be like trash for me, and then like there would be like a couple in like A, S, and double S.
I gotta insist. We have to do each of these fuckers.
Oh my
God.
For
me, best boy. Can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Best boy, this boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I think you're right.
Oh boy.
Here's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
Put all of those in D tier.
Oh my god, go away. Stop being racist against Italians. Go fuck yourself. The Pignoli nut one too?
The cannoli? The what?
No, the Pignoli.
Oh, is that a pine nut one?
Yeah.
Oh no, put the pine nut one. The pine nut one is very good. I will fully admit, I like that one a lot because I love a pine nut.
I found one.
Where's he going?
I'd say solid B tier. Same with like the shortbread and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The thing with the Italian cookies is they're always they're always not crunchy, but like
They're
like
crumbly.
soft.
They're
crumbly, and I don't like a crumbly cookie.
Well, because they're meant to be like eaten with your
Yeah.
coffee and stuff. This is another one where you're supposed to like dip it into the coffee during the process.
This one hurts, guys.
Yeah, Amanda, I feel you.
A rainbow
again,
cookie.
I think it's a cultural thing.
And the Italian fuck with the sprinkles. God, I love him.
The sprinkles, I will admit, I do like a sprinkle, but
I also like Amanda, the one next to it, like just like a little tiny bit of powdered sugar. And
That's a Julia if I ever heard one.
Yeah, like, and it's stuffed with jam. Absolutely.
One of the best parts of Julia, not just is she so small, you can carry her right onto an airplane if you need to, but B, we never want the same thing at the dessert platter.
It's wonderful.
Not once.
We're never fighting for
Not
anything.
Once.
Yeah.
No.
We've got. I do want to say from Santa Morgan's. They suggest oatmeal cookies, but not gross ones.
Sure.
Well, that's already on there.
But I do want to put on oatmeal chocolate chip because that is a double S cookie. Oatmeal chocolate chip is fucking incredible. One of the best cookies of all time.
I don't think I've had one of those before.
Almost any of them are like, it's so good. There's, occasionally you get like a crumbly one that's like gross, but like, oh boy, those are good.
All right, so far Brandon's double S here are both variations of oatmeal. Just an observation.
Of
That
course.
is true. I do like an oatmeal cookie. It's a texture thing. They give chew,
weirdo. You absolute weirdo.
I think my ultimate favorite cookie of all time is a Stroop waffle, if we count those as cookies.
I know. I was going to say that next.
Cat is having strong opinions about that, so you're there.
Who has strong opinions about that?
The chat has talked about Stroop waffles a lot. I find them fine.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
I think they're fucking great.
I don't love caramel,
waffles.
which is what they're typically like. That's what like the thin like layer is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't
doesn't do it for you.
Yeah,
solidly S tier for me, above lemon cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina in the chat says, "Is there a chocolate chip size preference?" And they said they only use mini chocolate chips for best chocolate distribution. Here's my question. Thing. I want a chunky chocolate chip because I want there to be like a sweet but also like bitter, because I'm only using dark chocolate chips, obviously. Sweet but a little bit bitter, and then like the just plain cookie bite as well. So like I want a distribution, because I think with a cookie, the ideal situation is not every bite tastes the same. That's fascinating. That's where I'm at.
I think you do a variation, right? I agree. Get the fucking milk chocolate shit out of here. Throw that shit in the trash. That doesn't
go away.
That's just for snacking, not for putting in cookies. And then I do like a mix of dark, like super dark and semi-sweet. And then I'll chop some up like into flakes, put those in there, and then I'll do like big chunks. And then I like a lot of variation in chocolate size.
Rick Martinez's like 2018 or 19 brown butter chocolate chip caramel cookie recipe is the GOAT, and it calls for like buying a bar of Baker's chocolate and like chopping it into chunks. And I'll never go back. So
I think they do sell it now where you can buy it in like big chunks like that.
Yes,
and that's the preferred method for me, where I don't have to like fuck up my chocolate.
A chocolate chunk is going to be great. A chocolate chip is going to like get right in my molar, not for me.
Sorry, Bray said, I have a hard one for you. Girl Scout cookies sold to you by your niece.
Yeah. You're far behind in the chat then, my guy.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm trying to not miss all these cookies.
Yeah.
We should do real quick called peanut butter blossoms, whatever you want to call them. They're the peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kiss in them. Very good, but nothing special. I would say solid B tier, above shortbread.
Okay.
But can be very cloyingly sweet for sure.
Yeah, this New York Times ass photo makes it look quite good, but I've never bitten into one of these and been like, yum yum.
Yeah.
I think I like it because, to Julia's point, it's like you're mostly just eating a chunk of chocolate, which is fun.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. Personally,
We're
it's a
going
personal
above the
opinion.
shortbread.
Maria's cookies, Goya Maria cookies. Are those I've never heard of these Goya Maria cookies.
I think
Maria
it's
cookies.
again a cultural thing.
Yeah, I mean the brand is Goya. Yeah, I guess they're
Yeah.
Chief cookies. I've never had them, but they do look good. I think I would probably enjoy those a lot, but I can't
Amanda,
rank
look
them
at
because I've
that.
never had them.
Amanda, look at that majestic background.
Beautiful.
Now we'll see if they save it. Always a
Always the
crapshoot
question.
with this one.
Yeah. I believe in you, Amanda. Heart of the cards. All right, Brandon, what other ones on the list?
Well, I think we need to do macarons and macaroons.
I don't think those are cookies. That's my hot take.
Who's doing a cultural crime now, Julia?
I don't think they're cookies. I think they're a different type of pastry.
You're probably right. I think macarons are like their own pastry thing.
Right. Macaroons, sure, but
macarons,
yeah.
But if we're doing it, put macarons straight up in that fucking S tier, baby. They are just one of the best desserts you could possibly eat.
You gotta have chocolate on the bottom, or no?
Oh, I've never had one. Are you talking about macaroons?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're talking about coconut thing, not the other one.
Sorry, I meant I was talking about macarons need to be in it. Double S tier.
Those are not cookies though.
Yes, I agree.
No.
Okay, and don't even put it on there because they're not cookies.
These are cookies.
Okay, then macaroons, I would solidly put somewhere near white chocolate macadamia nut. So like low A tier. But chocolate chip's definitely better, so in there. But yeah, they can be very good and they can be not very good.
Not here to judge.
Again, this is a little bit of a anti-Semitism, but like whatever.
Is that a Jewish cookie?
No, we don't claim these.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Sorry, where are these going?
Right after chocolate chip.
After
so to the right of chocolate chip.
I feel like every time it's like Passover or something, I see like macaroons in the kosher aisle. So maybe that's why I associated the two things.
Yeah, because we can't eat leavened products, and macaroons involve no flour.
That would make sense.
That's why I
put those together.
When you leaven, is that strictly like yeast, or is that also included like baking powder?
Includes yeast, not baking powder.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going. Fortune cookies, that's a fun one. Trash, but super fun. Solid B tier for that reason, but last of B tier.
I've had some very tasty ones.
I love the classic fortune cookie. I think they're like perfect for the end of the meal. They're like a digestif, and they just have that like little hint of like orange or citrus, and it's like perfect in my mind. I could eat I could be full from my meal and still eat like a good dozen fortune cookies.
I agree. I'm not gonna do any branded ones, so I'm not gonna do Oreos. That's not fair.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Because I mean, you can make homemade Oreos, but like, they're not the same. Homemade Oreos are fucking good, though.
Brandon, one of your top S tier ones is a pack of the iced oatmeal cookies.
That's only because Amanda brought it up. Fine, we can do Oreos if we want to do. We can do branded if we want to.
Fine, do it, coward.
Oreos. Oh boy, where do Oreos go?
You're so middling with all of these B tier ones, guy. You gotta start making some like strong opinions.
Okay, then that's a good point. Then let's move jam, thumbprints, and fortune cookies down a tier.
You're wrong, but okay.
Let's move.
Sorry, I forgot that I'm not allowed to have opinions on your choices. Okay.
Let's move what's the butter cookie? Let's move that down a tier. And let's move.
This is a shortbread. This is the pinoli.
Yeah, I think those are solid there. Let's move. Okay. Let's move everything on the right side of the A tier, like over to the left,
toward the middle.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
And let's throw Snickerdoodle up there, and let's throw Thumbprint. Actually, let's keep Thumbprint. Okay. Where it is.
Where's Oreo going?
I think Oreo is. I think Oreo's an A tier cookie, honestly. Double stuff only. But yes.
Wow.
Ooh.
Man,
Why are
those
they
are
terrible?
so detailed. I hate it. That's sure. We
Double
get what
stuff.
that is.
Double stuff or flavor that you enjoy only. There's like a triple chocolate one that I really like. There's like a peanut butter.
The mint one is very good.
Yeah, but it's got to be a double stuff
Yeah.
proportion.
Because you
You know what?
you
I don't
honestly
really-
forget how good Oreos are until you like think about it and eat one on its own, and then you're like, oh man, this chocolate's like nice and dark and bitter, and like
They're vegan, dude.
they're very
So
good.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I just really don't go in for an Oreo. Like I'll have them if someone like puts them out at a party, but I'll never buy them at the store.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at.
That's
I
fair.
got double stuffs on hand at all times, baby.
A cookies and cream shake. Oof.
Yeah,
best shake.
that'll I like, but I don't know. Something about the cookie itself. I'm like,
Let's do a Thin Mint that is a double S cookie,
Yes,
but only
correct.
frozen.
Brandon, that's the first one I've agreed with you on.
It's the first right thing you've ever said. Good.
But they must be frozen. If you never had an unfrozen one, they're not as good.
They're not as good. Oh my god, Thin Mint's in a desk drawer? Kill me.
Oh.
Oof. Is that a Thin Mint?
It's like a baker's version of it.
Oh,
I
okay.
try to get
that
a
looks
real
like
one.
a tag along.
Some bitch put that in there. It was like, yeah, that's a Thin Mint, even though it looks like a tag along, but whatever.
Yeah, every recipe is like keto Thin Mints, homemade Thin Mints.
No,
Girl,
just
no.
buy the cookies.
Girl, no.
Just buy $1.
They're like $4. Come on.
Yeah,
They're the last hedge against inflation.
Bray
that
really
and
calling me out
Arizona
here.
iced teas.
Yeah.
Amanda, did you see that they're making alcoholic Arizona iced teas now?
Yes, Eric and I saw it in a Target and thought, should we? And then thought we shouldn't.
No.
I saw also that I think Van Leeuwen's is doing Arizona iced tea flavored
Yes,
cream.
they did a honeyed green
tea. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks really
So
good.
good.
Oh,
It
thank
does
you
look
for the subscription, Malignant Sloth.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you.
Subscribed with Prime.
I will also say that yes, Ashlyn has said Halloween Oreos are the best Oreos, and I fully agree with that.
Yeah. Those
They
are
are
good.
so
Those are
fun. I just forgot about those until just now.
I also want to point out that Zach, who is our resident beverage expert, or like adjacent to our resident beverage expert, did say that the Arizona hard teas are worth trying. So next time, do it up.
Lipton has some too. We got to do a little taste test.
Okay. All right.
That sounds good. All right, looks like we're going into the list here. I will say that macarons are on this Cheryl's list of cookies.
Well, Cheryl I don't know Cheryl.
Cheryl's not right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do peanut butter, solid S tier cookie below, actually slightly above lemon, I think. Peanut butter cookies are fucking good, and they're good.
Interesting.
Just
My worst
above
boss ever was named
lemon.
Cheryl. So every time I hear that name, I'm just like, Amanda remembers. Amanda saw those emails that woman would send me.
Oh my god.
Was that at the shop, the cheese shop?
No, this
The
was
wellness.
at the wellness company that I worked for. That was definitely
Jesus.
a money laundering front.
Yeah. Her husband was absolutely laundering money.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
100%.
All right, what next?
I'm gonna Google them real quick.
Yeah.
Let's do gingerbread cookies that are like soft gingerbread cookies.
Mhm.
I would put that honestly right up there with the thin crispy ones. Fucking good. I like a spiced cookie. I'm not gonna lie.
With the thin, crispy ones up here
Next to the ginger snaps on S tier.
on S tier. Love it. Oh, not that.
Sugar cookies. Oh, sugar cookies. They disappoint me every time I eat them. I put them right below the Loft House cookies.
Right below the Loft House cookies.
Yeah. Amanda, thank you for doing this. You're doing great.
You are.
Thank you. Brandon, I'm just a vessel for your opinions, which is good content.
I'm calling ginger snaps and gingerbread the same thing. Like the soft ones. They're close enough. Whatever.
Now, I have an important question. Only one answer is not anti-Semitic, and the question is Rugelach.
Ooh, I've only had those a few times. Is that the one? What is the texture like? And are they chocolate in the middle?
They're croissanty. They're flaky.
Okay.
And the choices are chocolate best, raspberry fine, apricot worst.
Okay. Yeah, the chocolate ones are very good. I agree with you on the other rankings. The chocolate ones are solid. They're right up there with Tim Tams for me, like top
Thank you.
B.
Thank you. Acceptable.
Bray, I'm insulting Bray so much.
That's the experience of working here, is Brandon lovingly insults you.
All right, let's get into some shitty ones.
Raltz, let's not revisit the black and white cookies. We're going to talk about this offline. Don't worry.
Raltz, you miss. I don't think I've ever had a good black and white cookie.
No, he's had only shit ones.
I've had like the ones that you buy prepackaged in like the store or whatever.
Next time.
Butter pecan, in theory, so good. In practice,
so bad.
Very middling at best. I'd put it right next to the thumbprint cookie, and I'd probably put the thumbprint ahead of it. Actually, no, fuck that shit. Put it at the D tier. Let's go ahead of Rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Amanda, rainbows are on the D tier. We're not going to talk about it. It's okay.
Not going to talk about it. Not going to talk about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bray said we have to cut Brad a little slack. He's from Texas. His mom is a clown.
No, I know.
That's true. That's true.
Brandon, I hope I meet your mom one day and I get to go Mrs. her last name. Thank you for your service to my content.
Ironically, I think you have met, y'all have met my dad, but if you met my dad, he would be like, "Oh, Amanda, Eric, Julia." You met my mom, she'd be like, "Who the fuck are you guys?" Because I don't listen to my son's podcast.
Hey,
I'd be like, "You know your son's job?" Yeah, from that.
Yeah, we're related to that. You
All
know
right.
how he makes money? That's us.
Mm-hmm. What's a half moon cookie? I don't even know what that is.
Ooh, what is a hat? Let's find out.
Is that another name for
Is it a black and white cookie? Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, I haven't heard it called that. Oh, there's also a Filipino version that looked like a media luna, which is more of like a breakfast pastry from Australia. But these are certainly cookie shaped.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds very tasty.
Well, the Filipino version is soft, crumbly texture, salty aftertaste. So it sounds like a Julia bait if I ever heard one.
Yeah, it sounds tasty.
That does sound good.
I can't rank.
Sound like me.
Yeah,
I've never had, but do want to eat. Crinkle cookies, the dark cocoa ones with white confectioner sugar. Throw that shit directly into the trash after biscotti. So bad, the worst.
Oh yeah, this is tough. I don't think I've ever had a good this.
No.
All right, please hold. Getting an image.
I'm also including molasses cookies in the gingerbread thing. Those are all kind of all one and the same for me, like the soft ginger cookie. I'm also including palmiers with the butter cookie thing, Alchemist. Okay. I think those are sort of the same. I think the butter cookies are sort of supposed to be palmiers, but like cheaper versions.
Like the elephant ear palmiers?
Yeah.
I think that's a pastry, and this is a cookie.
Yes, that's true. I agree with that.
Great.
Julia, have I just destroyed your life?
Brandon,
you seem so down.
Do can destroy my life. No, I'm still trying to find what the name of my ex-CEO's husband was so that I can find out whether or not he got arrested.
Wasn't it Chris?
It might have been, but I think they had separate last names too, because she was a girl boss.
Girl boss.
Who could say though?
Okay.
Tim Tam Old Man Quizzle is a delicious cookie that library chick sent
I thought you were calling Brandon Old Man Quizzle, and I was like, what's going on?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
There's something on this list called Icebox cookies, which I've never had.
Oh, that's like ice cream cookies kind of thing. Like it's a frozen ice cream cookie situation.
That sounds good.
What about like a chip witch? Is that technically a cookie, or is that like a thing that
I think that's an ice cream sandwich.
Okay.
Rolf just said old man Grugizzle, and I implore you to never say that ever again.
Great. Got it.
That's hilarious.
Incredible.
I do need to go to meringue cookies because they can be absolutely incredible. Often are incredible, even when they're not done very well. I would say, put that in A tier, like, probably right after chocolate chip.
Cool.
I don't know what an Anzac biscuit is.
That's an Australian thing.
I'm into it though.
Definitely an Australian thing.
Oh, this is like another
mistaken.
digestif kind of looking thing. Looks very good. I was about to do that Rec Room Riot Mexican wedding cookies. Now here's where I'm going to insult another whole culture.
Yay!
I will fully admit when they're homemade and done by someone who knows what they're doing, they're very good. 99% of them taste like complete shit.
How many Mexican moms have you had cookies from?
Not very many. So
no abuela has made you a Mexican wedding cookie. Sorry. And nor will they ever in their future, because this is what you've done now.
But I will put them ahead of. I'll put them ahead of the rainbow cookie.
Wow. Fucking asshole. Oh, old man Grugizzle. What are you doing to me?
Rec Room Riot did agree with me that
listen,
most of the time they're shit.
I can only insult you. I can't insult the people on the stream.
Oh, okay. Here's where I'm gonna get a little bit even more controversial, I think.
Jesus Christ! You're not already at your peak controversial at this point. Like we're still going.
Spritz cookies, which are like Christmas cookies, like the sort of like they're kind of sugar cookies, but they're almond flavored. Fucking delicious. Okay. So good.
All right.
My sister makes almond cookies for Christmas every year. Fucking great. They are solidly. Oof.
Brandon, I know you hate gifts, but I am gonna send you a box of like Jake's Christmas cookies.
I'm gonna say, Julia, you know, I don't think I've ever said in my life this is racist against Italians, but we're close.
Listen, no one has said that since the 1800s, but here it is again. Thanks for bringing back 1800s Italian racism, Brandon.
I even
Julia, as an Irish American, nobody likes to pretend we're not a white ethnic group than the Irish. Yeah.
I took a class on 18th century or 19th century immigration, one of the two, where it was all just Irish and Italian people getting murdered and just discriminated against, and
and then starting gangs.
And then I did it. Yeah. And then I did it here.
Yeah. And then they started gangs, and then they also invented insurance and firefighting, and then yeah.
And distinctly said, you know, let's just push all that onto black people and then become white. Anyway.
Listen, my ancestors weren't right, but no, what was done to them was also not right.
Yeah. Where, Brandon, do these almond cookies go?
Oh man, it's so hard because I think, can we bump up chocolate chip to right behind lemon?
Yeah,
I think that is better. And then let's sub in those almond cookies where they were. Because chocolate chip, I think I'm not being fair to chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is fucking great.
I do agree with Rolfs that rainbow cookies are almond flavored and wrapped in dark chocolate. And the layers are like raspberry, lemon, pistachio, something like that.
It's
like an apricot jam.
Yes, it's usually like a raspberry apricot jam.
Are the layers not cake?
They're cakey in texture.
Yeah.
But the outside enrobing of chocolate gives it a distinct bite.
Gotcha,
Brandon, it's called a rainbow cookie. It's in the name. It's a fucking cookie. All right.
It is kind of analogous to a sponge cake. It is.
Okay. Because I always thought they were cake. Yeah. I don't know.
Yes. Passover friendly. That's true. No flour in those fuckers.
No flowers in those fuckers.
Okay. Anyway.
The next one I see on this list here is chocolate chip cookies. If you could make a new tier that's just super duper ultra turbo hell and put those directly in the trash.
Chocolate chip cookies are directly in the trash? Oh yeah, that's kind of what got us started on this in the
Yep.
first place.
This
Yeah.
is the take.
You monster. You
This is the
absolute
take.
monster.
Everyone look at this delicious cookie that we would all be really grateful to dunk in some milk.
Or just eat. Because
Or
it's
just eat.
chocolate. Because I love a brownie, and that's basically just a brownie cookie.
I honestly, Julia, don't like brownies very much.
Well, what's like fucking problem, Brandon? I don't know.
I'm not a huge chocolate person. That's the thing. The chocolate has to be very good.
So like do a dark chocolate.
Wait, why'd you take Eric and me to a chocolate factory then?
Bitch. Because it was good
fun.
Chocolate. Yeah.
It was near where we were going.
Yeah.
I will not go wild for a double chocolate chip, but I will love a s'mores cookie. Some graham cracker, some
I was gonna say
some white chocolate.
S'mores cookie
not white chocolate.
that doesn't have a
But
chocolate cookie base. But like even if it's a graham cookie or like a regular old white cookie, that shit double S tier. If it's a chocolate base,
so this is your ultimate. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow. All right.
My back hurts now. What's going on with me?
I can't tell if I'm boring Julia or if Julia's mad at me or both.
Julia's invested. So, Brendan, where does this relate to thin packaged oatmeal cookies, thin mints, and oatmeal raisin?
I think ahead of the packaged, but behind thin.
Great. Excuse me, oatmeal chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Are there other Girl Scout cookies that should be in the mix here? Or do they mostly fall under the categories of the ones that we've already established?
Let's see. What are my other favorites? Samoa's solid A tier behind Oreos, maybe.
Thank God.
They're good, but they're very sweet.
Like, yeah, I'm not a coconut cookie kind of person, so I'm not good. I don't tend to go for a Samoa.
Just a little image I found. Cute.
That's funny.
Tagalongs are the peanut butter chocolate ones. Those are very good as well. I would put them still A tier because they are also very sweet.
Yes.
But ahead of Samoa's, I think.
Okay. These I love in the fridge, not the freezer for me.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, this is why Eric's not here, Malignant Sloth, because if we said the word coconut when Eric's here, he would implode. So,
yeah.
Well, at least you didn't malign Tagalongs, his favorite Girl Scout cookie.
They're my second favorite.
They're also my second favorite. But again, like I'll go out of my way to buy Thin Mints, but I won't go out of my way to buy Tagalongs.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll like help Eric finish his Tagalongs, but I'm not gonna be like stoked.
Sure. Interesting.
So I feel like we're getting close here. Brandon, are there any cookies that you say absolutely the fuck not to? Or any cookies that are double S or S tier that we have not represented?
Well, I can get into specific ones, and that's where we get into trouble here. But I can get into specifically some of my favorite cookies of all time.
Okay.
I'm concerned the way you phrase that, but go ahead.
Two of my favorite cookies of all time. They suck in the store now, so don't even bother buying them. But Milk Bar Cookie Corn Cookie and Milk Bar Cookie Blueberry Cream Cookie.
Yeah.
If you can buy the cookbook and make them at home, dear
Which
God,
you
they're the
should.
best.
Hey, also as a reminder to people, you can take cookbooks out on like your like library ebook reader, and you should.
I didn't know that.
I use my Libby account to take out cookbooks all the fucking time. It's great. Yeah, but I like those corn cookies. Those are fucking top notch.
Yeah, one of my
Where
favorite
are we
cookies of all time. Double S tier. Put them ahead at top.
Wow.
Both
Speaking
these
of
ahead.
which, I'm gonna take out this right now.
Hell
Is
yeah.
it just the normal Momofuku milk bar one?
Yes,
Brandon?
it's the first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bourbon Wolf, these are peanut butter patties. Those are the same.
Or is it in the All About Cookies one? Brandon?
No, it's the first one.
Momofuku milk bar.
Yeah. That one's like more technical focused, and the other one's more like very, very home cook focused.
All right, where is this blueberry going?
Very top. My favorite cookie of all time.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay. Interesting.
What?
Nothing.
I'm
I'm not allowed to make any judgments, so I just think it's interesting.
I will also say, if you two haven't tried this yet, Magnolia Bakery's peanut butter pudding cookie that they have fairly recently come out with. Obviously, their peanut butter pudding is like very famous, but their peanut butter pudding cookie is incredible as well. Double S tier, right behind corn cookie.
God, I love corn cookie.
Can you tell me again what to Google?
It is Magnolia Bakery's peanut butter pudding, or sorry, did I say peanut butter? Banana pudding cookie.
I didn't even know they made those.
Yeah, I think they're relatively new. Like maybe during the pandemic they started making them. My brother got them for me for my birthday last year, and they were incredible.
And they're double S. Where in the ranking?
Right after corn, to the right
Thank
of
you.
corn.
Sorry, I know you were repeating yourself.
No. Thank you for doing this. Oh, here's a trash cookie. Have y'all ever had the chocolate chip cookie from Crumble, the milk chocolate chip?
No.
It is so fucking bad.
Calm down,
we know
Brandon.
that bad
Calm
versions.
down.
We know bad versions of these cookies are bad.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's
so
fair, yeah.
I'm very interested. I think the last thing I will ask is for Julia and me to name our favorite cookies if they are not here represented. Just see where Brandon lands on these.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
I already told you my favorite cookie.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite cookie is tied for those. And I sent you the recipe, Brandon. The salted shortbread chocolate chip chunk cookies.
Yeah, they look very good.
And what you currently have in your C tier, the thumbprint cookie. A raspberry thumbprint cookie, I can eat an entire fucking case of those, like, easily. Like, Jake makes a tray, and I'm like, these are all mine.
Yeah.
We can't give these away because I need to eat them.
For me, it's rainbow cookie, stroopwafel all the way.
Rainbow cookie, really?
Mm-hmm.
You just want cake, is what you want.
So good, but it has an enrobing of dark chocolate that's satisfying to bite.
Would the best thing for Eric or someone to make for your birthday be a cake-sized rainbow cookie enrobed in chocolate?
It would be a cake-sized stroopwafel. I think I might cry. It would be too much.
Interesting.
I'm making Waltz very mad.
Yeah, so Amanda, we have represented those frosted sugar cookies here in the C tier. What was the name for it you had?
Loft House cookies.
Loft House.
I don't know why they're called that, but yeah, I've confirmed by Google they are that.
Interesting.
Are we missing anything? It's a crowded A tier. I would like to encourage you, Brandon, to demote somebody.
Okay.
To B.
Then let's demote. Oh man, let's demote macaroon. They're not that good.
Okay. Beginning of B or further? Would you rather a macaroon or rugelach?
Rugelach. I think probably after. I think after the pine nut one. What was it? How do you say it in Italian?
Pignoli.
Pignoli, yeah. Yeah, I feel good about those though. Maybe you could move Snickerdoodle up a tier if you'd like to.
Interesting. A bold move, Cotton. See if it works out for him.
Incredible. Done some good work here today. Brandon, you've been very brave, and I do want to just make sure that doesn't go unrecognized.
Brandon, extremely brave. Bold of you to come out like this in this way, and it made it seem like you had come out to us like you were gay. I know you're not, but like
if you were, great. But we can all bear our disappointments differently.
Yes, for sure.
Chat, if I haven't ranked your favorite cookie flavor, type your favorite one in the chat. Not just any random one, but your favorite one. Let me know.
Oh, here's a good one. I would like to know, Brandon, your opinion on Nutter Butters. Thank you, Alchemist.
Nutter Butters are very good, but they're still like a manufactured cookie. So
Brandon, you have manufactured cookies on this list.
No, sorry, I mean like manufactured tasting cookie.
Mm-hmm.
I put them after. What's the B? The B one is sugar.
The B down here is shortbread pignoli.
Oh, I'm sorry. The letter B1 on the C tier.
That's a sugar cookie. Yep.
I'd put it right to the left of sugar cookie. I think they're a little bit better than normal sugar cookies, but
cool.
They're not as good as those soft Loft House ones.
I'm like now downloading this cookie cookbook, and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it in the one that you recommended, Brandon, because I took that one out first and didn't see the recipe for the corn cookies. So
Oh, it's in there. I have the book. I can text it to you.
yeah, just text me like what page or whatever it is. I
Yeah,
guess I don't know.
I can screenshot it for you too, or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever. Man.
Library chick, do update us on what you end up baking before work. I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Anyone
will
else?
recommend everyone in the chat, if you have a crumble in where you are and you can get to that iced oatmeal cookie that they make occasionally. Dear
Mhm.
God, one of the best cookies of all time. It is so good.
Brandon, I found it. It was in this cookie cookbook, so I'm
Oh, good.
excited to take a look. Yay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Brandon, if that's all I get out of it is the recipe for this this crunchy corn cookie,
It was worth it?
Yeah, it's worth it. I suffered
Great.
in silence, but it's worth it at the end.
All right, Julia, here, this is your turn. I'm going to put 120 seconds on the clock, and
Oh God, hold on. What?
you will now give your view on Brandon's choices.
Oh gosh.
Am I moving stuff around, or am I just saying like as we go, like
Or
left
if you
to
want to
right?
just berate me for my decisions in
no,
general,
whatever.
you got 2
I'll survive.
minutes.
Not a fan of these blueberry ones. Love the corn ones. What are these ones next to the corn ones?
Peanut butter?
No.
Oh no, these are the the specific ones. The magnolia banana.
Banana
No,
pudding.
absolutely not. In the trash. Chocolate chip oatmeal, fine. Not the best, but definitely not S tier. Thin Mints can stay.
Great.
What's next to this one here?
This is
Thin Mints?
s'mores.
Yes, acceptable. Iced oatmeal, absolutely not trash. This other one, is that
Regular oatmeal.
Oatmeal
yeah,
raisin.
trash. What's this next one?
Ginger snaps.
Trash.
Oh my
Trash. Pretty good, but not S tier.
Peanut butter.
Snickerdoodle? Oh, peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Good peanut butter is like an A to a B for me.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon cookie, as long as not too sweet, very good.
Mhm.
Chocolate chip, very good. Appropriate place for it. What's this bad boy? Snickerdoodle?
Snickerdoodle.
Lower on the board for me for sure. Biscoff's great if I'm on an airplane, but
Yes.
otherwise would never buy it.
Yep.
These next ones are what are these?
Almond
again?
Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not in the trash. Macaroons, I like in
No, those are
doses.
meringue cookies.
Oh, meringue cookies. Not really a cookie in the trash. Whatever these are, I can see white chocolate in the trash. Oreo, pretty good. Tagalog, pretty good. Samoa in the trash. Rugula, higher up on the tier for me. Tim Tam's pretty good. No. No, shortbread I do like. Sorry, shortbread yes. Pignola yes. Macaroons no. The S cookies terrible. Nutter butter's terrible. What's this B again?
Sugar.
Terrible. These I really like. Those are really good.
Yeah.
Triple S tier for thumbprint cookie as we
Triple S
described
tier.
before. I actually really like a fortune cookie, so a little bit higher up for me. I am mixed on a black and white cookie. I grew up with them, but like it's not
like a black and white cookie. You're mixed.
Mm-hmm. What's this bitch over here?
Butter pecan.
No, trash. You're correct in that. Also trash. Put those at least in B or not, if not A. Same with the ones right next to it. Biscotti can stay in the trash where it belongs. What's this bitch?
Crinkle
Chocolate
cookies.
Crinkle?
Yeah.
Like C probably, like one more up, but and that one should be in like A or S. Double chocolate. Yep.
Double chocolate chip. God damn it, y'all are
Incredible.
so wrong on that.
Well,
That's it.
Amanda, you can have one pick if you besides rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
One pick, and you would move one of my cookies. Which would it be? Besides, like your favorite one.
So besides the rainbow cookie, I'd put the black and white in A tier for cultural value alone.
Yeah, like I'd move it up for cultural value, but I would never like actively go and try to buy
I wouldn't be stoked. No.
Black and white cookie.
I'm excited. I am excited to try an actual black and white cookie because the way you describe it
Yeah.
makes it sound very good.
No, it's real good. I mean, I think my real answer is for taste and my preference. I would move the Italian cookie with sprinkles to double S tier. I see one of
Correct.
those bitches at a party. It's me and that cookie all day long.
It's done. We done.
It's done. We're done. I give
They
Julie
like
the
put them out
pinoli.
the same time as the other ones, and you're just like, no, this is what I eat now.
Yeah,
This
like a
is
tray of
it.
like a mixed tray of cookies at a like Kiwanis Club fundraiser comes out. I'm grabbing the rainbow cookie first and this sprinkle bitch second, and then I'm giving Julia the rest of them.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah.
And then Jake comes along and he's like, "Oh, babe, you saved me some." And I'm like, "Yeah, baby." And I take the pignoli for myself, and Jake eats like all of the biscotti. It's perfect.
It's great.
That's how you know that you're married.
I will.
Yes.
If we were ranking nuts, a pine nut, double S tier, so good.
Incredible.
So I get it.
No notes there.
Hold on. Why are people saying I hate happiness in the chat?
I don't know.
Which one
Some
did
of
I
your
say
opinions.
no to that like
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh no." Also, Bourbon Wolf requests a soundbite of me saying, or whoever Julie is, saying, "What's this bitch?"
Gonna give us a couple
Bray
clean takes,
left the
Julia.
chat though, but we'll put that on soundboard.
It's fine. That's for you later. What's this bitch? All right, what's this bitch? There you go. All right.
Have we done enough damage here today, or do we need
Yes,
to end
yes,
with
I
a
think-
palate cleanser? Okay.
I think I'm sufficiently mad at Brandon enough that we can call it quits for the day.
That sounds
I will
great.
again emphasize the only cookie I might possibly say no to would be that chocolate crinkle cookie. All the other
Really?
cookies, even if I'm not a fan, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, it's a cookie, give me it."
We all have our opinions, and it's important to respect others. And with that, there's not much to review because this is enough, and I'm going to simply drop it in the Discord without comment.
I like it, and you have to make sure to keep the disclaimer at the top. For
Yeah, I'm
oh,
gonna
it's
title
on
this.
there. It's on
I'm gonna
there.
title the VOD "Old Man Grugizzle's Opinions." Cookie opinions.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And of course, you should join us on social at Join the Party Pod, on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. Eric's making some great shit on TikTok, much of which is Join the Party adjacent. He is Eric the Silver on TikTok, and more to come. I've seen some previews, and it's incredibly fun.
Yeah.
And listen to the podcast, guys. We are doing our best work ever, I will say. And you recommending the show to your friends is the very best way for us to grow.
Yeah. What are you doing here if you're not listening to the podcast? This is the energy that we bring every single goddamn day. So
incredible.
Disappointed Julia energy.
Yep, that's me. That's me. Brandon throws a bomb and I sigh deeply like he's just put the rainbow cookie in the D tier.
Amazing. Well, thank you all again for joining us here on Tuesday at the Restaurant.
Tuesday at the restaurant, we're serving up cookies.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, on that note, bye.
Bye.